on, Shaki. And welcome back to Coventry United TV's exclusive commentary of this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match. Coventry United leading 1-0 at AFC Wulfrunians, and we are about to start the second half here at the CKW Stadium, otherwise known as Castlecroft. Coventry United leading thanks to Shaquille McDonald's first half goal. Could well have been two if McDonald hadn't been able to round goalkeeper Mason Springthorpe. But alas, Terry Anderson's side are on course for 3 points at the moment. I'm sure that AFC Wulfrunians will have something to say about that.
That's tonight's winning raffle tickets, 146 to 150. As always, thank you very much indeed for all your support.
Well, we're ready for the second half here at Castlecroft. AFC Wulfrunians in the red and white shirts with black shorts and red socks. Terry Anderson does his best Usain Bolt impression, racing around to get to the dugout early on. As Coventry get themselves a free kick in the penalty, in their own penalty area. There's Brendan Bunn booting the ball away. Just controlled by Cairns, takes it into touch just in front of Terry Anderson's dugout, which he is nearly in. Sensational Scouts are a bit late in exiting the changing rooms after the half-time break. It's back in defence now with Rogers. Looks for Wilson. The ball evades the Wolves number 7. They don't play for the front. So the team news once again for FC Wulfrunians. Number 1, Mason Springthorpe. Number 2, Paul McCurdy. Number 3, Mitchell McDonald. Number 4, Craig Gregg. Number 5 is Joe Rogers. Number 6, Angelo Franco. And number 7, Charles Wilson. Number 8, Simon Williams. Number 9, Kyle Brady. Number 10, Chris Sterling. And number 11, Ben Jevons. And for Coventry United, number 1, Brendan Bunn. Number 2, Ben Valance. 3, Ronnie Hendricks. 4, Gift Musa. 5, Kyle Barnett. 6, Jamal Clark. So down the right hand side of the penalty area with McCready trying to get it in. Rolls into the near post, and it's a simple gather for Brendan Bunn. So continuing the Coventry United starting lineup, number 6 Jamal Clark, number 7 Aaron Solomon, number 8 Jake Holt. The ball bounces well from McDonald. The left hand side of the United penalty area, lays it off. Cairns looking to tap it into the path of Downs, just a little bit too much roll on the ball. That's collected by Springthorpe. Behind number 9, Joe Cairns, number 10, Shaquille McDonald, and number 11, Luke Downs. Those are the starting lineups. 2 minutes of the second half gone. So Mason Springthorpe lets that ball clear. Franco, volleyed away by Ben Valance. Should go out of play. Jevons will keep it in on the left side. Closed down by the United number 9, Joe Cairns, and that pressure has forced the captain of the home side to put it into touch. 20 yards into Wulfrunians territory, a throw from Valance. Here's Shaquille McDonald. The Wolves will know just how dangerous he is after scoring the opening goal of the match. Chest control by Musa. It's into the area now, and it's shafted back to goal by McCurdy. Thrown to a teammate by Springthorpe. It's now with Simon Williams. Switches the play. Down line to Franco. Charge down. Wolves retain possession and racing forward into the penalty area now for Kyle Brady, and Barnett does just enough to force Brady off the ball, and that rushes Brendan Bunn to claim possession on the fringes of his penalty area. Bunn with the boot. Sullivan beaten in the air by McCurdy, but it's behind both players, and McCurdy with the overhead kick. Nodded away, only as far as Gif Musa. Now Jake Holt looking for the through ball to Cairns, blocked off. And a free kick as Holt kicks out the leg of the captain, Ben Jevons. Rogers. That's across the back line to McCurdy. Paul McCurdy surges towards the Coventry United penalty area, blocked up by Jamal Clark with a through ball back into danger, offside given.
Fat man.
So for the free kick given for the offside, it was given against Craig Gregg. Coventry United will have themselves a free kick inside their own penalty area. It's Bunn with a powerful launch to the right hand side. Valence with the header. It will be a Coventry United throw. In fact, the final touch coming off the bonds of McDonald. Who will take the throw is the question. Well, Valence is going to stay back and allow Luke Downs to push on. Throw one in the air by Franco. Long ball from Franco. Wilson the intended target. Charles Wilson collects it. Sterling. In goes Gif Musa, who takes the ball with him. Solomon sees a barge in the side by McDonald, he does the trick. McDonald. In goes a strong challenge from the side by Cairns, and McDonald retains possession and looks for Chris Sterling long up the field. But it's back with Jamal Clark, and Brendan Bunn receives it and quickly distributes it further afield. Headed by Rogers, catches out McCurdy and allows McDonald to race towards the Wulfrunians penalty area. Ronnie Hendricks. Well, that cross was far too high. I assume it's a cross. He may have well been going for goal himself. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Remains AFC Wulfrunians 0. Coventry United 1. The Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. We shout out to our highlight sponsor, Mr. Roy Eden, who's listening in at home. Down shoved from behind by Simon Williams. Quick free kick taken by Holt. Too quick for Aaron Solomon to get himself into position and quickly intercepted by McCurdy. Brady dropping deep, launches it to the left hand side. Franco cut off to the pass by Valent, but Franco gets the second into the penalty area for Chris Sterling. Just out of reach of Sterling, but he will bring it down the second time of asking. Sterling crosses. Wilson flinging himself at the ball but couldn't make any contact to send it in. And now Cairns blocked off illegally. Wulfrunians management claiming that their captain, number 11, Ben Jevons, had claimed the ball mid-air. There certainly was contact with Cairns. Did he get the ball? The referee feels that he didn't. Thus the free kick has been given against Wulfrunians. Next time we are with you here on CUTV Comms this Saturday away at Dunkirk in Nottingham. Live coverage, hopefully on time, from Coventry United TV will take place this Saturday at 5 to 3, and women's action returns on Sunday when United Ladies will be hosting more action at Daventry. They'll be hosting Wolves Wolves in the League Cup that day. Bunn with the run-up, Bunn with the delivery, looking for Aaron Solomon. It connects with McCurdy, but Solomon will head away with it. His channels are blocked off and has to play it down line to Ronnie Hendricks. Takes it past Franco. Hendricks in towards that far post and headed off the post by Shaquille McDonald, but it wouldn't have counted. The referee's flag raised against the United marksman. The Shag Attack feels that he was onside. It's not the first time he's been curtailed by referees flagged this evening. Rogers rolls it right to McCurdy. Solomon for company, now Franco. And that will be a Coventry United throw. Franco searching for an option, but he found the replacement dugout on this near side. The Red and Greens still lead by 1-0 after 10 second half minutes. So far so good for Terry Anderson's men, but the Wolves still have a lot more in the tank, and they're hoping to prove that. Wilson now to Brady, the slide in by Jamal Clark. Clark got the ball, but the referee has given the free kick. Well, Jamal Clark lunging in. He did take a touch on Brady, but he certainly got the ball. And the Red and Greens players absolutely incensed with the referee's decisions. Both teams have been unimpressed with the referee's display thus far. They've both been aggrieved by one or two actions on the referee's part. It's the Red and Greens on the wrong end of the law this time. Free kick or not, AFC Wulfrunians will have the opportunity to equalise through Kyle Brady. Three men in the wall, Solomon, Downs and Valance. It's Brady, it smacks against the woodwork. The effort by the Wulfrunians number 9 cannon off the crossbar, and now Coventry United begin the counter with Jake Hull, sends it down the left hand side. Aaron Solomon, options with Cairns and McDonald at the far post. Solomon in and nodded away by Jevons. Hendricks tries to shield it out, and he does just that. Corner kick Coventry United. But the Red and Greens came so close to conceding an equalising goal for a fantastically powerful effort by Brady. Now it's up to Aaron Solomon to float it in as the Red and Greens search for some breathing room. Will they find it? No! Kyle Barnett from point blank range, sneaking in at the far post, sends it over from a yard or two out. Cairns placing it into the path of Barnett, but the Red and Green centre back couldn't keep his effort down. Oh, quite astonishing miss from Barnett. He'll not want to see that one back as Gib Musa is tripped by Sterling in the centre circle, and another free kick. It's been a rather argy-bargy game as AFC Wulfrunians prepare a change. It's the number 12 getting ready for the home side. And I can tell you that number 12 is Jake Webb. He'll be coming on shortly. In fact, they're ready to make the change now, are they? They're going to have to wait. Barnett's delivery into the box. It evades Jevons, but it also is bouncing away from Jamal Clark. The two captains going for the same ball, neither able to connect. And now the referee halts play, and there will be a substitution. And it is as we thought. Jake Webb is coming on, and leaving the field is Charles Wilson.
Charlie Wilson, number 12, Jake Webb.
So Charles Wilson replaced by Jake Webb as the Wolves go in search of an equalising goal. The only goal of the afternoon so far coming from a close range finish via Shaquille McDonald. United have had their chances to extend the advantage, but Wulfrunians with their best chance of the match so far with Kyle Brady's free kick. And the referee has been called over as Jamal Clark goes to ground. The physio has been called over. Dan White rushes over to wave the United captain, calls of an elbow from the crowd. The referee has got a decision to make. Will there be any further punishment? Well, he's given the free kick for a reason, as Clark is still on the ground, receiving a bit of patchwork to his face. It doesn't appear there will be any further action given to the offending Wulfrunians player. I'll have to consult the replay on that one. No players going with the same ball. The arms seem to be outstretched on Jamal Clark. Was it a forearm or an elbow? If it was an elbow, of course, it could well have been a red card. For the treatment of Jamal Clark. Solomon takes it into the corner, side to side with McCurdy's shirt, pulling from Solomon, and McCurdy heads out with possession in hand anyway. Franco, Jevons lofts it towards Brady. Brady and Barnett with a handful of each other's shirts. It's Solomon receiving it on the touchline, volleys it upfield. McDonald battles with the Wulfrunians number 4, Craig. Greg gets in the corner. Who will come out with the ball? Greg holding up the shag attack for now. I can see a free kick coming here. There you go, free kick against Shaquille McDonald, trying his best to return the ball, and a wry smile from Greg. He knew exactly what he was doing. But he has wasted precious time. Half an hour to go here at Castlecroft. It's still AFC Wulfrunians 0, Coventry United 1, and a crossfield ball, I should say, is deflected into touch off McDonald. The Red and Green Army behind us, backing their boys, as they always do, at home or on the road. So far they are witnessing their boys in the lead. Will it last until the 90th and final minute? Throw from Ben Valance to the feet of Gif Musa. Valance again. Can't take it around Mitchell. Also still got a clear, and they have to through Jevons, only as far as Luke Downs. Ball bounces past Downs. Sterling first to it, beats Barnett to the punch. And Sterling tripped from behind by Kyle Barnett, and the referee could well bring out the book here. Rather inconsistent refereeing thus far on kind of both sides. And we are indeed going to see a yellow card for Kyle Barnett. Late score from the match between Cheltenham and Coventry City in the Checkatrade Trophy. It looks like the Sky Blues are heading out. They are losing 2-0 away at Cheltenham. So the competition the Sky Blues won 2 years ago. They're not going to win it again this season unless they pull something special out. Short free kick taken. And the referee has seen something he doesn't like and pulls it back. So for a second time the free kick will be taken. Donald in, bounces in the penalty area. Clark can't clear. It's up rather than that by Barnett. Still in the thick of the danger here. Well, it's a fantastic clearance by Ronnie Hendricks, and may even sell McDonald to make his way towards the box. He sends it to the right for Cairns. Cairns won't reach it, and out comes Springthorpe. They're just Goes to show what one pass can do. Ronnie Hendricks not only clearing the danger, but sending McDonald packing. And the Wolves are on the hunt. That's a perfect side challenge in the box on Jake Webb by Ben Valance. United are sending young Luke Jones on a warm-up. I'll see his instruction soon. Shane Nicholson also has to go for a quick warm-up. In from the left, out comes Caswell with a competent catch. Looks to immediately put United on the front foot, and it's a lovely kick and well controlled by McDonald. Overlapping run being made by Aaron Solomon, and it came off McCurdy, which diverted it beyond Solomon. So it will be a red and greens throw just in front of the CUTV camera. Ronnie Hendricks comes up to take it. In fact, he'll leave it for Aaron Solomon. McDonald, Downs, Musa and Hendricks all there in support. The throw is over the head of Greg. It's Musa who picks it up. The two number 4s going at it. And McDonald is clearly being held, and the referee has said no. The referee has said no to a free kick after Musa was manhandled by Williams. Dreadful decision from the man in black there. It's one of the clearest free kicks you'll see all day. But the red and greens again have been denied. And it could well result in a Wulfrunians goal. If the home side can get this move right, it comes to the far post with Franco. And Ronnie Hendricks concedes the corner. Divert to get away from the Wolves number 6. But that move could have been avoided if the referee had given the free kick to the red and greens. Sent wide by Jevons from the corner. Too low for the head, too high for the boots. Seems to come off his thigh. Trying to help McCurdy, ends up with Hendricks. Just about evades the challenge from the Wolves number 4, Craig Gregg, and it will be a United throw, taking the touch off Gregg. On the halfway line, it's going to be Ronnie Hendricks. 25 minutes of normal time to play here at the Castlecross Stadium. Coventry United still lead by 1-0. Solomon is bundled into touch by a combination of McCurdy and Williams, and the Wolves immediately try and take a quick throw in, and it's cost them as Brady is dispossessed by the high boot of Musa, launched forward, and it's into the hands of Springford with McDonald held off. Jevons from the edge of the centre circle, powerful drive to the left. Valance can only find McDonald. Franco, the space on the right hand side. Williams, McCurdy is free. He's going for the more direct approach though with Brady. First time pass collected by Jamal Clark, but again the red and greens can't clear their lines quick enough. In it goes. The crossing towards the far post and flicked into the hands of Brendan Byrne, and Chris Sterling knows he should have done better with that one. The low delivery from Craig Gregg, it was put on a plate for Sterling. But the former Spinks man sent it up into the air, and Byrne was able to bring it down safely. The ball bounces through the legs of McDonald. Now it's Joe Cairns, looks for Shaquille McDonald. McDonald smashes across the face of goal, and a powerful left hand by Mason Springthorpe denies the Shack attack a second. His namesake Mitch McDonald failing to bring the ball down. And Shaquille McDonald able to fire a powerful punt towards the net, and Springthorpe able to get his hand to it and send it wide. Solomon from the resulting corner, headed up by Jevons. It's outside the penalty area with Brady, but he maybe falls back in. Brady's cleared off the head of Jake Holt. It's back to a Wolves player. I think it's Franco back onto it with a red and green feint to clear their lines. And Jamal Clark is through, but he's offside as he puts it in the back of the net. The flag was raised as soon as Clark retrieved the ball. The red and green skipper in the wrong part of the field, but he did well to take it around Springthorpe and pop it home. But sadly for Jamal, he won't be scoring today, well, at least not yet. And now Aaron Solomon has bundled over the number 2 McCurdy, and again the fans none too pleased with the refereeing decisions. And with 20 minutes to go, AFC Wulfrunians are running out of time at the moment. It looks like Coventry United are the most likely side to score, but they've got to take their chances. Here's Jake Holt, the free kick coming to nothing. Couldn't quite get that ball right. Handball claims to the left arm of McCurdy was by his side. There's not a lot he could have done about that. Just about kept in. Brady switches the play beautifully, looking for Jake Webb, the substitute. Webb picks it up. He's got Sterling in the box, Brady as well. Can he get the cross in? He's got Vance for company. Vance takes the ball away, but he's got to clear now. Oh, that's lovely play from Ben Vance, taking it around Webb. Jevons will try and send it back in into the centre circle with McCurdy. McDonald closing down Joe Rogers. Handball claims against Jevons, and again the referee doesn't want to know. Mela Webb in, but first to it is Valens who swipes it into touch. Well, the Red and Greens may feel like they're playing against 12 men here. But the throw-in comes to nothing as Sterling tries to return the ball to Mitch McDonald of AFC Wulfrunians. And it's straight into touch for another throw. Today's broadcast here on Coventry TV is sponsored by Current. Building bespoke software to increase sales and improve your business process. Head to current.it for more information. Of course, the highlights of today's game will be available on youtube.com/Coventry United TV tomorrow morning. Going to clear into the centre circle. It's McCurdy with the header. Jevons sticks his legs through that one. Barnett stretches and gets something on the ball, but it will be collected on the right flank by Craig Gregg. Williams in the centre of the park. He was looking for Webb, but it was well caught out by Luke Downs. Now McDonald. Joe Cairns skips away from the challenge of Rogers. Musa sends it into the Wulfrunians backline. Jevons has the punted upfield. McDonald just about keeps it in for Wulfrunians and leaps out of the way of steaming Cairns. And we have got a red and green substitution incoming. Kervin Ellis is coming on. And he will be replacing Aaron Solomon. So it would appear that McDonald will go on to the left-hand side of that front three. And Ellis will take his place as the main centre forward. Solomon taking his time in leaving the field here. Wulfrunians also preparing a change. Solomon begrudgingly exits the field. So Aaron Solomon off and Kervin Ellis comes on. Wulfrunians, are they going to make their change now or will we have to wait? It looks like we're going to have to wait a little longer for the Wulfrunians change, but it has been confirmed that Aaron Solomon has been replaced by Kervin Ellis.
Correction to the substitution for Coventry United, place number 7, Aaron Solomon, number 15, Kervin Ellis.
Free kick given against Ellis there. He tries to win an aerial battle. Not too powerful for the referee's liking. This is a big man, but he's got the agility of a Shaq McDonald. Webb, locked up by Gift Musa. Seems to be held by Musa as well. He might have got it away with Valence. And deep into Wulfrunian's turf, it will be a home throw. Springthorpe. Edges penalty area under no pressure at all. Loops the ball towards the United half of the field. Franco leaps past the ball and it's down to divert it into the path of Kyle Barnett. McDonald flicks it into the path of Cairns. Cairns takes it around Mitch McDonald. Oh, he can't quite get there. McDonald had to shield the ball from Cairns. Now sprinting forward is Ben Jevons, the captain, looking for Webb down the left-hand side. It's Webb in. Out comes Brendan Bunn and claims the ball well. Expert goalkeeping from the former Highgate man. The goalkeeping position is one of the most hotly contested positions in the whole Coventry United squad, with Brad Caswell and Brendan Bunn going for the sole #1 jersey. This competition places all across the team. And United got themselves a throw here, right on the halfway line. And there is going to be a Wulfrunians change now, and coming on, I can tell you, is going to be Connor Hughes, and he is replacing Angelo Franco. So Connor Hughes is replacing Franco in what's probably going to be a straight swap in midfield. And there's a second change here, with Rory Harris replacing Chris Sterling.
Number 14, Connor Hughes, and number 15, Rory Harris.
So a double change confirmed for Wulfrunians. That's their changes done. They're rolling the dice for the final time here. Chris Sterling and Angelo Franco replaced by Connor Hughes and Rory Harris. So this is the team that Wulfrunians are going to finish their match with. Can these substitutes make the intended difference and get the Wolves a share of the spoils? Well, at the moment, the Red and Greens look good for the win. And how a win would boost morale. Musa, side to side with Hughes. Forced towards the right flank, but deep into Wulfrunians territory. Held up by McDonald. Can he turn away from Webb? No, he can't, but he'll get the throw. And the assistant taking a fair old while to decide that it was a Coventry United throw. And it looks like change #2 is imminent, with Luke Jones getting ready for Coventry United. But before that, Kerwin Ayres, the first substitute, has the ball on the right flank of the penalty area. McDonald able to retrieve the ball. That's Mitch McDonald, not Shaquille McDonald. So the move ends for Coventry United, as Wulfrunians want to lob it down the left-hand side. It's nodded into touch by Valence. United are ready to make the change. Luke Jones will be coming on. You would assume it's going to be one of the front three. So it's either going to be McDonald or Cairns to come off. I would put my bets on it being Joe Cairns coming off. McCurdy. Up line, Greg, who a faint pass, now gets it away to Harris. McCurdy, it's through the legs, and now one-on-one with Brendan Bunn, outstanding from the Coventry United shot stopper, with Brady seemingly certain to score. But it cannons off the side of the Coventry United #1. Bunn again pulling off heroics to keep the Red and Greens in the lead, as Ronnie Hendricks' cross is garroted at the near post by Springford. It was a nice bit of ingenuity there from Craig, who let the ball run between his legs and allow Brady through. And now Wulfrunians go again with a cross from Jay Webb, and it just brushes the roof of the net. No doubt about it, Wulfrunians are starting to push for the victory. Well, for a point first. They obviously need to get to the point first, then the victory. But they are certainly going all out. And there is going to be a change here, and it is going to be, as we thought, it's Joe Cairns coming off for Coventry United. And Luke Jones will come on for the Red and Greens.
Number 14, Luke Jones.
So it's another substitute appearance for the youngster, formerly of rugby. Made an impressive debut against Bolhall Swifts a couple of weeks ago, scoring twice on his first Coventry United start. Since then has been making sporadic appearances off the bench. Looks like Shaquille McDonald is going to make his way back into the centre of that front three, with Ellis on the left, and on the right hand side will be Luke Jones. Holt tries to get to the seconds, but it's Greg who picks it up. Greg looks for Harris. Nodded down by Harris. Won't get there before Barnett, but Barnett tries to drill it away. It's blocked up by Greg. Greg nodded down for Harris, and again volley by Ronnie Hendricks. Good first touch. Not a great second one from Connor Hughes, though. It's intercepted on the edge of the penalty area by Ben Valence. McDonald is onside, is he? No, he isn't. The flag raised, but he didn't get to the ball anyway. Jevons first to it. He played it back to Springthorpe, but the referee calling it back for the free kick. We've got just 12 minutes of normal time to go here on Coventry United TV with Liam Cook. AFC Wulfrunians 0. Coventry United 1, the current score. It'll be a surprise to see this match end at 1-0 because both sides are having their chances to extend the scoring. United may have another one here with Gift Musa, but he's just out-sprinted. But he has got the free kick as Mitchell McDonald has his hands all over the United man. It takes an awful lot to stop Gift Musa when he's in his stride, and McDonald had to resort to something that the referee didn't like the look of, and we are going to get a yellow card here, I think, for Mitch McDonald. And McDonald arguing his case, and his captain Ben Jevons is trying to shepherd the player away from the referee. Yellow card for the Wolves left back. Mitch McDonald is the next player in the book. Well, fresh from the bench, it is going to be Luke Jones to send this free kick in. The likes of Ellis, Barnett, Clark and Holt, some big men in there. And Shaquille McDonald waiting for a grounded opportunity. Who will Jones find? He'll find a defender first. It may well come out to Jake Holt. It doesn't. Now the Wolf pack is on the march. Well, not for long, as it's an easy interception for Ronnie Hendricks. McDonald now curving Ellis. Ellis takes on the back line, but he can't find his way past Jevons. McDonald wanted the ball through in the penalty area. Ellis decided to go on his own. And a crucial intervention by Ronnie Hendricks to stop the long ball towards Harris. And now it's Ellis again, free on the left-hand side. He's going to have to try and cut in from the flank here. Here's Cohen Ellis, takes on McCurdy. Ellis, he's taken out by the lunge of McCurdy, and the Red and Greens have themselves a penalty. Ellis is deceptively agile for a big man, and he caught out McCurdy with those magic feet. Swerving, curving, Ellis swerving that bit too much from McCurdy, and the Red and Greens have the chance to make it 2 from the spot. Stepping up is Jake Holt, and with 10 minutes to go, if he hits the back of the net with this, it's surely game over. It's Jake Holt, saved! But McDonald went back in for the seconds, and it's diverted out by Jevons. Springford gets the right way, got both hands to it and kept it out. A savable height. Not a bad penalty by any means, but a superb save from Springford to keep it at 1-0, and it's still very much game on. Corner floated in and diverted behind for another corner. Brady puts it behind this time. And we have just 8 minutes of normal time to go. United still lead by 1-0 after that penalty miss from Jake Holt. In from the right. Referee raises his flag for a goal kick. Holt couldn't quite keep the ball within the boundaries of the pitch at the far post. Springford gets us underway once again into the final minutes of an enthralling Midland Football League match. United desperately trying to cling on to their points and hoping to extend their advantages. 2 Wolves players collide mid-air, but they still come away with the ball. But dispossessed is Harris, and Luke Downs heads down the right now. Offside calls against Ellis. He is onside, and he is in for the second! There's no denying the Red and Greens this time. Curvin Ellis with thunderbolt beyond the hands of Springthorpe. You don't stop them. And there was no stopping Coventry United tonight. From the bench onto the score sheet, Curvin Ellis makes it 2. Well, you could tell from here it was certainly not offside. There was a defender on this near side playing Ellis in. It seemed the Wulfrunians backline took a little too long appealing and took their eye off the big man. That's something that you never do. When he was through one-on-one with Springthorpe, there was only ever one result. Coventry United lead by 2-0 with just 6 minutes to play. Well, this would be the Red and Green's first ever victory at this venue. The last 2 games United have played here, they have lost. Seems to be one of the voodoo venues, like the Victoria Ground. But this one is seemingly one to tick off the voodoo list. Greg. Crossing from the right-hand side. Barnett stops it. Downside's not to take any risks and send it out for the Coventry, for the Wulfrunians throw. That's a corner, I should say. I'll get it right eventually. It's a corner to Wulfrunians. In from the right, nodded into the earth by Jake Holt. He tries to clear. It's handball against Shaquille McDonald. It seemed to hit the top of the arm. And it's right on the edge of the penalty area, a couple of yards back, and it would have been a penalty to AFC Wulfrunians. And the Wolves players deciding who wants it. Well, Jevons is standing over it. There's Jake Webb in there too. Kyle Brady came close last time. Well, there's a big crack in the crossbar left from when Brady tried last time to find the back of the net with a free kick. It's either going to be the number 9 Brady or the number 12 in Jake Webb. Bunn has already pulled off heroics to keep the Red and Greens in front and keep his clean sheet in order. He's going to have to do it again if Brady gets this one on target. 4 men standing between Brady and a first goal for Wulfrunians, and it's not enough! Brady gets it right this time. He curls it beyond the fingertips of Brendan Bunn. It was always going to take something special to beat Bunn between the sticks tonight. And Brady with a moment of magic to give the Wolf Pack hope. It's AFC Wulfrunians 1, Coventry United 2. And there are 4 minutes to play here at Castlecroft. Plenty of time for the Wolves to find a second and equalise the match at 2-2. With the scoreline now at Castlecroft, AFC Wulfrunians 1, Coventry United 2. The game has come to life in the second half. And United have got themselves a throw for a misplaced pass just in front of the AFC Wulfrunians dugout. The Wolves trying to speed up play. Acting as ball boy there, Mitch McDonald. The throw upfield to Shaquille McDonald. Back heel to Kerwin Ellis. Couldn't make his way beyond McCurdy, but it's come out to Luke Jones, who slides in. Holt is there at the seconds. It's Jake Holt. Past McCurdy, Jake Holt, it's a great save. McDonald's offside. He's offside, it won't count. The flag raised on the far side. McDonald was beyond the last defender when the ball was played. Springthorpe save, denying the Red and Greens a third. The offside flag doing the job the second time around. The Red and Greens have only got another 2.5 minutes to go, plus added time to hang on. It doesn't seem like a hanging on job at the moment. They are still after their third goal to try and put it beyond all doubt. But here come Wulfrunians with Greg on the right-hand side of the penalty area, forced away by Hull. But now it's back with the Wulfrunians substitute. The cross from Rory Harris is blocked off, and it will be a Wulfrunians corner. Surprised not to see the goalkeeper heading up for this one. Wulfrunians out of substitutions, far from out of ideas. They seem dead and buried at 2-0. Superb free kick from Brady has given them hope. Will another set piece lead to the equalising goal? The cross in, the volley of the crossbar! And Luke Downs clears. Wulfrunians nearly turn it around the space of 3.5 minutes, and here they come again with Webb again. This time Brendan Bunn leaps into the air and brings the ball down with him. Wulfrunians won't get another opportunity at his goal. What a match we are seeing here at Castlecroft. You're going to want to see the highlight of this one, folks. YouTube.com/Coventry United TV tomorrow morning. That's where you'll find the highlights. You won't see them anywhere else. And a misjudged control by Ronnie Hendricks gifts AFC Wulfrunians the throw-in. Level with the penalty area. United forcing everyone back except for Shaquille McDonald. Foul throw claims against McCurdy. Referees want to know. McCurdy has passed Luke Jones. Low cross in. Harris. It's Brady. Cannons off the chest of Jake Holt. It's still alive here. McDonald couldn't control the first line. Has to play it down line onto the halfway line with Jevons. Jevons puts it straight back into the danger zone. Not into the area by Greg. It comes to Kyle Brady. Palmed over the crossbar by Brendan Bunn. Well, Sticky Bunn, as the red and green fans call him, is proving a sticky customer for AFC Wulfrunians to deal with. If it wasn't for him, the Wolves could be out of sight. Well, there's no doubt about it. Brendan Bunn is our CUTV man of the match. We are now into added minutes. And again, Wulfrunians waste a golden opportunity, stretching to connect with the ball. But Simon Williams was off the mark. As we head into the closing minutes, it is Wulfrunians with the bit between their teeth. Bunn clears with the goal kick. If United can keep it up this end of the field, they'll be okay. And McDonald with a rugby-like challenge. Well, this ground has been used for rugby training before. Jevons forced all the way back to the goalkeeper. Springthorpe swings it away. Nodded on by Rogers. And Holt goes for one long range, and Springthorpe backtracks to his line and catches. Well, that would have been the end of the story. Or will it be a fairy tale or a bedtime horror for the Red and Greens as Ronnie Hendricks clears into the centre circle following the Wolves' attack? Downs. Jake Holt. Ellis is offside. Ellis, can't believe it, frustration evident, but he just took a step too far beyond Jevons and McCurdy. 90 seconds of added time played. McCurdy, low cross, cannons off, gift Musa, and out of play for a corner. So for a throw-in, I should say, not a corner, it's a throw-in. So even the commentator's getting excited now. Throw nodded away by Holt. But it's back with Harris. Williams. McCurdy, and again there's the block from Musa. And a throw right in the corner. 2 minutes of added time played. I believe we've only got one left. In fact, no, the referee says 2 minutes left. 2 minutes of added time to go. Harris tries to take it into the corner. Straight out of play for the goal kick. Poor delivery from the Wolves substitute. The Red and Greens are nearly there. They are nearly at the finish line with all 3 points intact. But can they make it? McDonald wants it on the left-hand side from Bunn. Bunn sticks his aces through it and sends it towards Kerwin Ellis. Ellis nods it on for Shaquille McDonald. Perfect position for the Red and Greens to waste some time here. Right in the corner. He's being urged by the Red and Green Army, get to the corner, hold it up. That's exactly what he's doing. McCurdy pushing into the back of McDonald. There's 3 Wulfrunians players pushing and pulling into McDonald. They force him out of play, and the referee has given the goal kick. We've only got 1 minute left. Jevons, long ball from the back, looks for Harris. Off the shoulder of Hendricks, and it's a volley by Musa, but he's caught as he makes contact with the ball by Harris. And precious seconds tick away for the Wolves. 30 seconds of the 2 added minutes that the referee signalled that we had. Over Ellis's head. Holds off McCurdy. Holt switches it back for Shaquille McDonald. That's the end. That's the final whistle. And that's the sound of 3 points falling into the Red and Green's league table. Shaquille McDonald setting the Red and Greens on their way. And a second half strike giving the Red and Green a 2-goal advantage with Kirby and Ellis on the score sheet. A Jake Holt penalty could have made things a little easier for the Red and Greens, but we love a little bit of late drama, and Brady provided that with a stunning free kick. But the Red and Greens were not to be denied today. The final score here at Castlecroft: AFC Wulfrunians 1, Coventry United 2. And that is all we've got time for here on Coventry United TV. Thank you so much for joining us. We are back this Saturday away at Dunkirk in Nottingham. Make sure to join us live from 5 to 3. And of course on Sunday it's back to the Coventry United ladies. And we will be at the Communications Park Stadium in Coventry as Coventry United host Wolves women in the League Cup. From me, Liam Cook, thank you so much for joining us. What a match we have seen. The highlights will be on youtube.com/Coventry United TV tomorrow, and you're going to want to see this. Thanks for joining us. I've been Liam Cook, and we'll see you next time on Coventry United TV.